Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of my VRChat World Showcase series. Yes, it's been a while since the last upload. Yes, it's a different avatar, but it's still the same me, and there's still a lot of really cool worlds in VRChat that deserve a lot more recognition. So, for the moment I'm back, showing you some more cool worlds. So, 10 cool worlds in VRChat. We'll start with this one, called Kugo Hot Springs by Silent. It's a really nice hot spring world with a nice sunset. There's water, there's fog, a nice sunset, and I forgot to turn on the smoothing. But yeah, there's mirrors that you can turn on. There's also a nice waterfall and autumn forest here. And overall, it's just a very nice area to chill in, talk with friends, and enjoy the sunset. The next world is called the Tipsy Dice by Ziggor. It's a game world where you can play a lot of different games to hang out on a Friday night and play some games with your homies. So we're on a cube right now. There's a couple of other cubes and they all have different games. For example, shot roulette, a horse racing game, carrot in the box, a love compatibility test, spin the bottle. Of course we have pool. Over there are some different card decks that you can play all kinds of card games with. And then a massive board with a lot of different card games, board games, a lot of dice, figures, questions, whatsoever. So if you ever have a group of people and want to play games, this is definitely a good world to go in. There's good music, it's performant, audio link, it's good. The next world is called Kitsunebi Teahouse by Artsy, and it is a very beautiful environment where you have a small pond with a lot of lily pads. It's raining, there's nice fog. Then you have a small tea house where the environment also looks absolutely stunning and amazing. And it's just a really good place to relax. I remember one time I was raving and partying pretty hard. And afterwards, to calm down, I just went here, sit in one of these chairs and just enjoyed looking out at the pond and the rain. And it was very nice. The next world is something a little more interesting, weird, called Stair Hall by K.Y.N, and as you can see, it is a basically endless stair hall. You spawn here, you can get over there, there's like a broom so you can fly around in that. Let's actually go there really quick. You can also jump really high. Then here when you click this thing, then you can spawn a broom, then you can sit on top and move around and fly around in this endless corridor, endless hall with endless stairs. And you can fly infinitely. It's gonna keep generating new stairs. It's not gonna be the same. And yeah, I think it's pretty funny. A cool concept. Especially because everything also has collision. So like, and you can jump really high. So you can also just run around, make parkour, and fall down. You could do like dual jump, try to fall down without hitting anything. Not that easy. But I think it's a cool concept. K.Y.N generally makes a lot of experimental worlds. It's fun to run around a little bit. The next world is called CyberLove Okinawa, also by Artsy, and it is an apartment in the cyberpunk style with very nice aesthetic and vibe to it. Has a couple of different rooms, a couple of different places. All of it looks super pretty and super nice. There's also a lot of activities that you can do. You can play spin the bottle, you can play pool, you can play chess. There's a lot of different games. And overall the atmosphere is just really great and definitely a good place to hang out, play games with friends, and maybe just to chat. The next world that we're in is called Post-Apocalyptic Station Sunset by tiwa. And basically we are at some kind of train station in a very desolate post-apocalyptic state with a sunset environment. It looks very pretty. There isn't much more to it other than everything you see here. But it's a nice environment. I definitely enjoy looking around here, vibing, enjoying the atmosphere. What do I think? Hold on. Yeah, there's a floor mirror when there's water. I think that's funny. Oh, my body is acting up. The next world that we're in is called Magical Shotgunner by Beru Beru, and it's actually a pretty fun game world, and I think it's not very well known. It's pretty underrated. Well, 3,000 favorites, but it's really cool. I'll show you a quick how-to. So you start, and you can grab this shotgun here, but you need to press the trigger. You don't see a blue outline, but you need to press the trigger, and then you have it locked to your hand. And basically, this is your weapon through different boss fights. You will encounter in boss fights these rainbow spheres, and you can pick them up with your shotgun. And if you pick enough of them up, then it will glow. And when it's glowing, then it's loaded up, and then you can shoot an enemy. You can also use this shotgun to block enemy attacks. So for example, this guy here slashing me, I can block it with the shotgun if I put it in the way of his hit and charge it with that and then shoot them. I'll show you a couple of gameplay clips. There's 5 different stages and all of them are pretty interesting. I haven't actually managed to win in all of them yet. It's not easy, but it's a game that actually has mechanics. You can actually dodge things, you can attack, you can block things, parry things, and it's actually really fun. It's really fun, it's well made. Can definitely recommend you to give it a try, and yeah, just check it out. The next world is called Floating Breath by Rakurai 5. It's gonna be very quick. It's just a small space. It's looking like this. Has these beautiful pillars with water and jellyfish inside of them. And that's basically everything there is. It's pretty laggy. I don't know, you can maybe tell I am lagging quite a lot. But it looks pretty. And the ambient sound is pretty good. And actually when you look up, that also looks pretty nice. We're underwater. And the floor also looks nice. So yeah, I think it might also be a very nice place to just relax after a exhausting dancing session or something. Just lie down on the floor and enjoy the atmosphere. The next world that we're in is called K.Y.N by Koszie. And it is actually just an experimental world. They never meant to make this public. It was just a test world for them to experiment with audio effects. But in my opinion, it looks pretty goddamn cool, and you can do quite a lot of things. So this is the base area that we're in, and if we look here, then here we have a video player and some settings, and I will just mess around with the settings a little bit and show you how it looks like. I think you can probably party here or just hang out and enjoy the visuals. It's a cool effect. So I will just try to turn on all of these, and you will see what's happening over there. I'm turning on the cubes, ring, floor, then more particles, more lights, and grass. I started to lag quite a bit. It is very performant. But I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe the grass is a lot, or the lights. Oh, the lights are a lot. But here, I think this looks pretty cool, no? Kind of like a music visualizer, listen to your favorite music and have fancy effects going on around you. I like it. And the final world for today is called Memories by Ozen. Everything you can see has basically everything there is. It's a long corridor of a beautiful looking environment with one gate. There isn't really any toggles. I think there's a mirror somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. But I think it visually looks pretty interesting and pleasing. Also something I could see myself hanging out in and chatting with friends or just relaxing. Good, so that was it for this episode. Did you have anything that you liked especially? Feel free to write it in the comments, a favorite world. If you want me to show something very urgently that's super amazing, feel free to leave it down in the comments as well. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. I might be gone again, I don't know. Lots of stuff happening in my life. I don't want to talk too much about it in detail on here. But I might change some things, I don't know. I just really want to show cool stuff. That's what I definitely want to do. I've been streaming as well, doing world hopping again. So maybe keep an eye for the live thing on YouTube. I'm also streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I'm also streaming on Twitch. But that's mostly other games. I think for now I might keep it that YouTube is just VRChat, world stuff, and everything else I do is on like Twitch. I also have a Discord. Feel free to join if you want to. I also want to make some more tutorials, maybe. I have been a little bit sloppy with avatar creation because of a lot of things happening. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, anything you would love to see, I'm currently not sure what I want to do. I want to show cool stuff, but how exactly I want to do that, I'm not sure. I might just go and really categorize it and say like 10 really pretty worlds or 10 game worlds. I'm not sure yet. I have no idea. Write me your thoughts down in the comments. Also check the description. There's also still the project with Illusion where I categorized a lot of worlds. I think at the moment, just today I did a lot more worlds. I have 872 worlds at the moment. I think on GitHub there's a little less, like 700, 600. Still plenty worlds to explore. And yeah, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Bye bye.